This is the final presentation for our 660 authoring tool canvas. My name is Lucy Xiao, and my partner is Jeremy Newlin. And here is a screenshot of our authoring tool as a Maya plugin. First, let me give you a brief introduction of our authoring tool. The goal of this project was to make a robust 3D painting tool that allows for painting directly onto polygonal geometry. Users can load an arbitrary mesh and paint onto and between level sets generated from that mesh. Paint is represented much like it is in other paint tools. Textures duplicate along the curve. And the textures are going to be rendered in Painterly style.
So I'm going to go briefly cover the technical approach that we used in this authoring tool. It's based on a paper called Overcoat, an implicit canvas for 3D painting by some people at ETH Zurich. And the base of the technical approach to this authoring tool is a level set of the input geometry, which we represent as a signed distance grid. And if you're not sure what a level set is, it's basically a function that takes in a point in world space and gives you the distance to the closest point on the surface. And so we use that signed distance grid along with some linear algebra to project strokes onto the surface. And now I'm going to walk you through in words our workflow. First, the user is going to load in some geometry and then select some brush settings like size and color and the tool type that they want to use. And then they're going to use the pencil curve tool to draw a curve in Maya. And then we're going to take that curve and project it onto the signed distance grid, and then ray march through the grid to find the projected point onto the surface itself. Then, depending on the tool type, we calculate the final world space stroke. And so if the user is in level set mode, the strokes are projected directly onto a specific level set, which the user can choose via like a slider. And if the user is in hair feather mode, the strokes are projected between two selected level sets. And then once all the projections are done, the strokes are oriented to the camera and rendered via the Maya's rendering engine of your choice. And then, or if you want to save it for later, you can output the splat textures as an OBJ file.
And now we're going to show you a video of our demo and some render images. And here are some of our Painterly style rendered images. This teddy bear is drawn with the level set tool. And this flower center is drawn with the level set tool. And its petals are drawn with the hair or feather tool. The reason we only have one perspective view for each of them is that when the number of strokes becomes very large, it takes a long time for Maya to display all the textures. So in the future, we might try to figure out a more efficient way to render the textures. For example, based on their the time they are drawn or their distance to the camera.